Mala here from Private Practice Success, of course. I hope you are all having a fabulous Monday morning. Yes, let me quickly share this live stream, which is going to be an interesting one, believe me, into my Facebook groups, because I would just hate for my Facebook group community to miss out just because Facebook doesn't share everything that you put on your newsfeed. Okay, and that is really the beauty of Facebook groups, that you can ensure by having the groups that your communication reaches the people that you want to be talking to. Let's put this one in here, the marketing one, and there we go, and I'll share it in one more group. I'm not sure what my chances are of getting a lot of you guys live with me this morning. It is 10 to 11 on a Monday, and I'm pretty sure that the majority of you are probably at the practice, either having meeting with your receptionists or supervision with your clinicians or seeing clients or doing meet and greets or doing marketing or other interesting stuff. Whatever it is, I hope you are having fun. But I wanted to come to you early this morning because I've got a bit of a busy day ahead, and I definitely did not want to miss out on doing live vlog number 87. Geez, it's really, I almost feel kind of nervous getting to 90 in terms of it's going to be all done. But anyhow, it's 87. If you are live with me here, please say hi, say hello. I would love to know that you are here with me and that I'm not just talking to myself and my beautiful ginger cat that's lying right here next to me. I will show you. There she is. There she is. Say hi, Butterball. Yeah, she's my producer when I'm sitting here on the deck doing my live streams. All right. Let's get to today's topic, which was Answer Me This. Now, today's live vlog 87. So I've been coming to you for a full 86 days. And over the course of those 86 days, I've shared with you a lot of content, a lot of my opinions, a lot of tips and strategies, from marketing to team to clients, to policies and practices and mindset and money and all that type of stuff. But today I want to do something different. Today I want to be the one asking the questions, and I want you guys to answer them for me. You know, I've got my opinions of the 10 years in private practice. I have my opinions as to what the answers might be for these questions, but I would really like to hear from you guys as my private practice success community, because collectively we just have so much more knowledge and experience. Okay, so I'm going to try my best to contain myself and not start answering it, because I really which might be hard, because I really want to hear what you guys have to say about it. And when I thought about these questions, I did do a bit of a double take, because I thought this might be one of those vlogs where my principal psychologist will go, "Oh, good, what have you done?" So you guys might know Frankie is my principal psychologist. We've got a really, what I think is a lovely relationship. Sometimes, very often, I feel like a proud parent in terms of when I see what it is that she's achieving, how she tackles challenges that comes along, and you know, just how well she is doing at running two of my private practices. Obviously I've got high standards, as you all know, and yes, you know, she's got me and she's done all my training, but she's still the one that's at the practice day in, day out, Monday to Friday, and I know she works a lot over weekends as well. She's the one that implements. She's the one that gets results. She's the one that does all the work, okay? And I really have these proud parent moments when I think of what she's doing, especially considering that she's only in her late 20s. I'm very bad with birthdays. That's my one really big weakness. So I can't tell you exactly how old she is, but she's not even 30 yet, and she's doing all of this stuff. And then at other times, she's the parent again when she goes, "God, what have you said? What have you said in public?" So I was thinking this might be one of those. So that's the reason why I decided to frame these as questions and get your opinions on it. So I've got 3 questions for you today. And these 3 questions has been in my mind probably since the start of the year, actually even since the end of last year, as I speak to more and more practice owners, and especially practice owners with large group private practices. So these are the guys that's already at level 3, 4, and 5. So although I want everybody to comment, I would especially like to hear from you guys. So my 3 questions is this. Number 1, why, and I always do a double check when I compare Australia to South Africa, but you know, it's really hard for me not to do it because that's where I'm from, that's where I trained and studied and all of that type of thing. And you know, I'm an Aussie citizen, but I just, you know, it's hard. I have assimilated, believe me, but I find it hard. And my question is, why in South Africa can a clinician see 10 clients a day, 5 days a week, and not burn out, whereas in Australia they see 6 clients a day and they still whine about it? Okay, now don't be like my husband and go and focus on me saying people should say 10 clients a day. That's how he likes to win arguments. That's not the point. Okay, I'm not saying clinicians should be seeing 10 clients a day. At my practice, we've got a rule: 6 clients. They do 3, 30-minute break, 3. The mastermind people I work with, or most of the master class people I work with, and these are practices from around Australia, not only Brisbane, everywhere from Perth, Sydney, Melbourne, rural up in Queensland, everywhere, Tasmania. These are group private practices. Tells me that clinicians find it really hard to do 6 clients a day without burning out or without consistently complaining that it is so much work to do. Again, I'm not saying you need to do 10 clients. What I'm saying is I come from a country where that's just the norm. That's what we do. You do 10 clients a day, Monday to Friday. And you know what? Some of my colleagues there did it 6 days a week, and they never burnt out. Again, I don't want my people to do 10 clients a day. I don't want your people to do 10 clients a day. My point is not the 10 or 9 or 8 or 7. My point is we as clinicians should be able to see 6 clients a day, doing the work that we love, still leaving after that feeling inspired and motivated and geez, I got to do that stuff that I love today. But still they burn out. Where are we going wrong? That's my question. And it might not end at burnout. It might end at making excuses for the fact that I didn't get to do my reports on time. I didn't get to make that phone call to the doctor or pediatrician or psychiatrist or the school that I need to collaborate. And all these excuses are being made as to why the work that's part of being a psychologist is not getting done. Seeing the clients is only one part of it, okay? That's not what being a psychologist is all about. Being a psychologist is that and all the other stuff that you need to do for your client, including the paperwork. All right, including that. And it just boggles my mind that people find it hard to do 6 clients a day and still consistently fall behind. So I've got my opinion on it. I would love to hear from you why that is the case. Number 2, second question I have is, and again, this has happened to many, more than 10 practice owners that I've spoken to over the last couple of months. How is it that a clinician will join a private practice, sign a contract, know everything that's in there, and then they decide and these are the periods that I know of, 2 weeks after they signed and they've taken on clients, 4 weeks later, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and then like 6 months, 9 months later, that, you know what, private practice is actually not for me. It's not for me. I don't want to do it. And then they give 2 to 4 weeks notice. How does that work even? It's like, it boggles my mind that somebody can do that. And because I'm thinking, do they not go, you know, I've checked the contract, I've signed on the dotted line. There's no consideration, first of all, and not most importantly, the second one is more important, but first of all, for this practice owner who has taken me into their team, that has gone out on a limb, that has probably phoned all their top referring doctors to introduce you, that to say that I've got this person on board, please trust them with your referrals, you know, start sending them clients, or I'm going to give them some of the clients you've already referred, or these clients, this practice owner has gone out on a limb to promote you, has maybe done letters to promote you, has maybe done business cards to promote you, have spent time and money promoting you as a new team member for you to decide, oh, this is not for me. Okay, how do you just do that? Do you know how that practice owner feels in terms of embarrassment for the fool that they've just made of themselves? And yes, I know it's a double-edged sword, and I know that practice owners need to take responsibility for what they do, and you know, it's a consistent focus in the work that I do with my high-level clients at various levels and programs. But today I want to talk about the other side of the coin. I know there's the one side, but I wanted to talk about the side of the coin where clinicians feel that it's okay to do that, to walk away a couple of weeks into having taken on, in a lot of instances, a full caseload, and going, you know what, I don't care that you've gone out on a limb for me, I don't care that you've marketed and promoted me, I don't care that you've spent money on me, I'm out of here, I've had it, this is not for me. And really the shame that practice owner needs to sit with in terms of going back to their referring doctors and go, you know, I really thought I did the right thing in telling this person, you know, everything that is expected of them. I gave them a long contract with everything set out as clearly as possible, and still they're gone now because this is not what they thought it's going to be like. Geez, private practice is not a trial job. This is serious stuff. Okay, now stop talking good. I suppose I'm asking you guys the question. And then most importantly, not having a complete disregard for the impact this have on clients. And this is the one that really, really triggers me. You know, if you've taken on clients, a full case, and in some instances it is a full caseload because this clinician might have taken over clients from another person that's gone off on maternity leave. So these clients have just changed psychologists, and now 2 months later you want to go. What about the duty of care towards those clients? Where is it? Do you not feel bad about that? Do you not feel guilty about that? Geez, yes, I know we need to practice self-care, but just using avoidance to leave the situation is the worst type of self-care there is, okay? As a psych, I do not need to tell you that. You know that. So, that's the second question. How do people get to that point where they think it's okay to go? And then my third question related to this is, what else can we do? Or what are we not doing to make sure that when people come into private practice that they have a realistic understanding of what it is all about? You know, if I hire a new receptionist at the practice, and we normally do this, we will get them in to do at least 2 hours, do a bit of a job trial, and we tell them this is your opportunity to come in and really see how hectic it is at our front desk. It's not just the receptionist role. Yes, reception is part of what you do, but there's so much else that goes into it. So if you're going to come on board, we want you to go, yes, this is exactly what I thought it's like. And it also gives us an opportunity to go, you know, how are you taking things on board? How quickly are you picking things up? You know, is this for you? But we can't do that really with psychologists unless you guys can come up with a really great way of doing this. I just think there's a mismatch between especially new grads or people that has never been in private practice around what it takes to be successful in private practice, about how it all works, what your day looks like, what it is that you're expected to do. And I would hope that if you are a practice owner listening to this, that you are doing a really great job of doing orientation and induction. But even before that, even before that, when you offer somebody the job, being clear on what it involves, in a contract, having everything set out very clearly. Hey Kim, thanks for joining me. Sorry, fly, I'm right at the end, and I would love to get your input on this one, Kim. It's 3 questions that I'm asking, and I'm just talking through the last one in terms of how we can get people to have a better understanding of what it's like in private practice, so that when they realize it's not for them, they don't just up and leave, dropping the practice owner and a caseload of 20 to 40 clients like hot potatoes without a care in the world, because that really irks me significantly. And I'm really thinking, what else can we do as practice owners to prepare people for what is involved in private practice? Is it something that we need to do at a university level? Is it something that we need to do as an industry, at an industry level? How do we really get people to get to that point where they go, I should only go into private practice if this is a hell yes, I'm in 100% and I'm committed to making this work. If somebody applies for a job with us and they say they want to try out private practice, or they want to just see how it goes, and if they like it, they might do more days, we just go, no, we're not even going to bother to speak with you. You can go try out private practice somewhere else, because we are in this because we're passionate about what we do. We are committed, and we do not want somebody to come and do tryouts with our clients with severe mental health difficulties, and even the ones that doesn't have severe issues. Doesn't matter. If you are a psychologist, you need to, yes, look after yourself, but you need to make decisions about how you behave and how your behavior is going to impact the clients that you take on. And if you take on a client, and I'm talking to you, whether you're a subcontractor or an employee, I really don't care what type of employment you have. Even as an employee, where you are entitled to your 4 weeks notice, I really don't care. And maybe that's why I don't have a lot of employees. I've got only 1 and my provisional. I would expect you to be thinking about your clients. To me, that is what makes you a good psych. Your duty of care towards your clients, being there for them, being concerned about their welfare too, and not taking on too much as a clinician. Also being proactive, but not, trying to get through stuff and then you just want to up and go because things ain't working anymore. So those are my 3 questions to you guys. I know that these are, very sensitive questions. People might have very strong opinions on it. So I would love for us to have the discussion. A lot of you will be watching this in the recording. Please be mindful to have a respectful discussion around these questions. I know I get very passionate about it, but even if you 100% disagree with me on these issues and questions, that's fine as well. And I'm happy to hear your point of view. I just think that we need to do something to better support the practice owners, to better support the clinicians, and to better support the clients by really being on the same page around what is private practice all about, and how do we make this an amazing support for the people that work in it, for the people that drive it, the practice owners, but most importantly for the clients that come through our doors, and who we really need to support. And we do not want to be part of the stigma around mental health. We do not want to be part of conversations about, oh, the psych was there for 3 weeks and then she left, she couldn't take it anymore or couldn't do it anymore. We don't want to be part of that. We want to be part of people really talking about seeing a psychologist as a good thing and as a helpful thing, and as people that, yes, we run a business, but we're still there for our clients when they need us. So I really look forward to hearing all your comments on this. It's going to be really great to read this later on. Again, Today was day 87 of the 90-day vlog challenge. For those of you that are watching this live stream in the groups, please be mindful that we have opened the doors to the next level mastermind. I've already got 5 people that is in that group, in addition to my mastermind people that's in there that has enrolled in this ongoing mindset, strategy and accountability group, which is going to be really amazing. You've got the opportunity to join as a founding member for a hugely reduced investment of $47 a month. So the normal investment is going to be $99 a month. So at $47 a month, that's going to cost you $1.50 a day to be part of this next level mastermind. So if you know you want to up level your mindset and take your practice to that next level, all in the name of getting to level 5, which is that ultimate private practice, then that is most definitely the group to be part of. Once again, I'll post the link below so you can enroll via that link, and I will probably keep enrollments open for this round because this group won't be open continuously until Sunday, I've decided. So I don't know what the date is Sunday, I'll have to go check. So it's going to be open for another 6 days for you to get in at a founding members rate. After that, if you want to join, it's going to be the normal rate of $99 a month, which is still a steal at $3.50 I think a day. No, if it's $150 times 2, then $3 a day. You need to check my maths. All right, everybody, have a fabulous Monday, and I so look forward to seeing your comments on this. I'll check in again later. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.